Hello there, everybody. This is Fearmy Games here with the next part of my Clan Angrund campaign. If you guys remember last episode, through superior powers of negotiation, I got Kazakh to confederate with me, and now we have more than doubled in size by taking up the territory. The problem is that fact that they're currently at war with the Greens is that there's a massive greenskin faction to the south of me, bordering on my territory. They're even swallowing up my neighbor, the border princes, which is a problem. Which means that while I send my army to the east, I now have I now have two armies in the east. One, my main army of Belagar Ironhammer, and the and over here, Grimbrawl, the White Dwarf, who is by Carrick 8 Peaks, but then I realized that there's the big problem with him, and the simple fact of the matter is that he's not strong enough on his own to take out Carrick 8 Peaks, so now I'm following him back to home. So, we will definitely, no questions asked, going to be going to war with the Greenskins. The one thing to keep in mind, though, is that they will most likely attack. And so what I decided to do last turn is I decided to destroy the toolmaker's workshop. While it's going to cost me money to do so, I'm going to then build a wall. That should hope, in case they attack Zaragzil, it shall at least have a decent enough garrison that it should hopefully be able to hold. And I trust Karak Izor should also be just fine at holding. That leaves the Grimhold to be a bit of a concern, but the Grimhold is actually a very nicely designed settlement for holding, so I'm hoping it won't be a big deal. And I do need, either way, I do need to make a new army on the west to defend it. I have two armies to the east, but no armies to the west. Always something to keep in mind. And now I'm sending these my heroes out to scout and see what the general situation is, to see where the Chaos armies might be, what's the situation to the north, make sure what many problems I might have are. It does look like I do have enemies to the east I do need to be careful about. Some Skaven factions, it looks like, as well as the greenskins. So I imagine there's going to be a big war about to break out, and it's going to be kind of interesting to see how well it goes. Alright, so what we're going to probably do is we're going to use our leader to attack the... Because this is not a matter of if I'm going to be at war with the Greenskins, it's a matter of when I'm at war with the Greenskins. So what I'm going to try doing is having my faction leader be positioned to attack the Greenskins to the east of me and push south after taking the lands east of me, while I have Grimmel the White Dwarf and his army holding the center. And if he's able to do that, then I hopefully will be able to take him out. I might lose a settlement here and there, but better to lose a settlement here and there than the whole war. Let's go for the rate. Apparently, I still hate how Smash the Enemy is reduced public order. Because I think, just smashing them should be increased public order. Because the problem is no longer there. But the game disagrees with me. Can I go farther in a force march? Apparently not, really. Why did I delete Demonstrate again? I kind of forgot. Oh, I think I wanted growth, maybe? I'm not sure. I'll build this. So who's this? Rorik Granite. He's one of my generals, but I don't remember who this guy is. Who are you? Oh, it's the guy over here. I can't keep track of all these guys. I got a lot of different generals, like just haphazardly. With the while confederating the Kazakh Karak, considering they had already confederated several other dwarf factions, at least one. I don't really know I don't actually even know in the first place how many dwarfs there are. It looks like there's a greenskin full stack there, so we will have to kind of keep that in mind. I do need to fall back. So I'm gonna have to fall back through greenskin territory. Alright, Zergzil, let's start building up those garrisons and stuff like that. Now this guy will slowly make his way down to, I think, is Grimhold higher level now, or is looks like they both have their own little advantages. This one has the armory, while this one has the actual like gunsmith's forge. So we'll probably go here first. Too bad I don't have enough population surplus to go up a level so I can actually get some beautiful organ guns. Give me organ guns, damn you. And of course, I can't afford to get a second army in the third army yet, but we're at least getting ready for it. And I can't disband like armies with legendary lords. Apparently, actually, I think there's a way to do it. I think it's to get another general to replace him. I think is that how it works? I don't remember, but because right here I can't boop him. So I kind of just am stuck losing money in a one-unit army because I can't just bop him out of my army. So yeah, it's like scree kind of a moment. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I don't mind. I kind of want to make a meme stack of Slayers for this guy's army, even though I hate. Like he's Axord and Tactician. What kind of? I wish I could reset his skills because it's horrible. Like, AI is stupid. I could federate them, give me something to fix it, kind of a situation. Man, it looks like the Wood Elves are holding. Looks like the Clan Skyr is failing in their attacks.
It is time.
And the heroes they ordered to move are moving now. Now, it actually is a pretty cool looking town. Kislev. I wonder if it has a unique battle map too. That does look pretty cool. It'd be pretty big if it did. So knowing Total War Warhammer, it probably won't be as cool as it looks on the world map. And one thing I really hope comes from Warhammer 3 is they make siege battles a lot better. Apparently Zufbar is rebelling against me. And the Warriors of Chaos are not quite dead. There is the rebellion. My main army is right next to you, but I don't really know what you think of how this is going to go.
I should slay you.
I don't really mind having an aggression pact with you, as long as you don't betray me. You know, that's just not be very nice. Wow, Border Princess has been officially destroyed. I wonder who wiped them out. Because they destroyed it, so I wonder if it, I mean, be surprised if it's a Skaven faction, but I'm not sure. Looks like the Pirates of Tartosa is starting to go on the move again, which means this campaign is definitely on the, well, this got a little bit more difficult than I was expecting kind of train. I think I'll send him over here just to get an idea of what it looks like. So let's see, what can you recruit over here? I'm kind of curious. So I could recruit longbeards, quarrelers. So I want to check to see what he can recruit on the other side. Probably not too different, I imagine. So it looks like this guy, not you, yes, this guy, your Thane. Wait, not your Thane? Runesmith. So I want to give him the Rune of Oath and Steel. Looks like the greenskin army is right behind me, so I'm going to keep moving.
On my way.
I'll have him join the army just to fill out the ranks, because there's not a full 20 stack yet, as I fall back. Okay, how do I get rid of Skaven Undercities? I actually forgot to look that up in between this campaign, in between episodes. I might as well give this person a little bit more experience.
All toughened.
You failed me, scrub, but at least you get some experience. So that's valuable in its own right.
Revenge incarnate.
Revenge incarnate indeed, good sir.
You're not right, Dad.
Well, we'll be able to wipe out that rebellion army without too much difficulty. You know, helping with our public order problem. Clan loyalty is still fine, at least. Raid prevented, which means we do have to deal with that. One more turn until we have to deal with that. We have a diplomatic penalty with all of the dwarf factions. Thankfully, that one's still improving even with that. What is my relationship with the Empire again? Are we best buds or are we just sort of buds? We're best buds, okay.
The Empire. Welcome.
Wissenland's like super stubborn, like, no, I don't. No, I don't want to.
Disagree with that.
I disagree with that. Yes, I do, sucker. Do disagree.
Orion.
'Cause I don't want them to just hate me. I like them. Why don't you want to be best friends with me? Weak, why don't we be friends? Why don't we be friends? Screw you too. Just because I'm a bad singer doesn't mean you can hate me. Alright, well that guy's slowly be making his way south. Who's... So this guy's a greenskin faction, actually, apparently. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's one's slowly getting better and better. This is probably going to be the best place for me to make an army. Wait, I just realized something. Okay. Hardwell to kind of demolish this one, but I like the campaign movement bonus, even if all the other bonuses are kind of useless. Considering I don't plan on making any gyrocopters. Though I wonder if we can make a meme gyrocopter army just to see how well that goes. That would be kind of fun. I actually want to send this one over here because I want to search the ruins. It looks like apparently the severity is getting worse and worse. I really don't think it should be this bad. We only have one grudge, now 2 grudges. And we're about to settle one of those grudges. I don't really know why it's that full. It's weird. It does appear that the Skaven are putting up a fight up here. But if the Skaven are with the Warriors of Chaos, then that means that that'll be a problem of the Skaven, of like the evil factions fighting each other, and then the good faction just gets to beat up on both of the weakened parties. And it looks like already the Warriors of Chaos aren't in a strong position already, because we're pretty equal right now in terms of power, it would appear. Which means they've at least lost a couple armies. Have lords ready for duty. Give them specialist and do a little bit more exploration. Might as well go here and search the ruins for the fun of it. I know exactly what's there, but might as well. Oh, apparently not. What the? Throughout the world, the old ones left vast troves of power for use by their most trusted servants. To prevent such power from falling into the wrong hands, they placed wards and cryptographic locks over them. As millennia have passed, these wards have weakened, but the arcane locks remain. To access the treasure, solve the puzzle. Stealth is always desired, so whichever one's alone. I see 1, 2. I see 1, 2. Kind of 1, 2. 1. Wait, was 1. Wait, 1, 2. Wait, that's throwing me off. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, no, 1, 2 right there. So, yeah, it's this guy. I get the Grudge Keeper at 1,000 gold. Nice. Apparently, we didn't settle the fort. I'm surprised, actually. I was expecting this to be, I was expecting the Skaven to actually settle it, but I guess they just raised it instead. Yeah. Bit of a surprise, but not a horrible thing. Angrund Iron Fist with this horribly built guy. Oh, so disgusting. Hey, let's attack here. It's not even a challenge, apparently. Yeah, that's just auto resolve, I guess. Just not even worth fighting. Just such a basic army.
Seeking vengeance.
But yeah, next turn I'm already gonna be replenished, and there's no threat for me, so no need to fight it out. Grimnir's Air is exactly what I want. More upgrades for my Thanes. I'll give this guy spreading public order. That way people are more happy. Yep, keep going along your business. Oh, apparently the greenskins have settled it now. And let's go visit this way. Let's build up the walls. That should make it so I'm a little less concerned about the greenskins attacking me at that point. I think this puts me in friendly territory. I think this is like part of the same province there. Could be wrong though.
You summoned me.
Alright, so I'm going to send this guy to scout over here again. Looks like one more dude over here with an unspent point. Maxed out there. So I think I don't really care. Maybe I'll do some good assault garrison, I guess. Not the most useful of things, but not the end of the world to do. Okay, I'm going to enter. I kind of forgot about him, but thankfully I set him to keep moving anyway, so it's not the end of the world. What did I... What? Oh, it's right there. Duh. Sorry, I just had to reply to this. Oop, I'm gonna turn back on the flashlight. Sorry, I just need to send this real fast. Okay. I'm curious, does this go any further? This actually goes slightly further, so I'm gonna go there. Karak Ilzor. Yeah, greenskins are definitely a big threat in this campaign. I'm actually surprised about how big they've gotten. Usually I feel like they're not this big.
You know who I am.
So what can I make and what do I want to make? I can make the organ guns here. That's beautiful. I want to do that. I'm going to kick this guy out of my army.
How can I help?
And then I also want... I might keep these giant slayers. I actually don't know how good giant slayers are. I don't really want the cannons either. That'll do it. There we go. That'll fill up that army nicely. And I can use this guy here to scout. I want him to be a specialist. A little bit more. Apparently this guy was built for the... Wait, is this the wrong thing? No, they both have the same level of training, so I guess the AI just was intending that guy to be in the army. Alright, let's see if over here is another ruin or if it's more Skaven. So Skaven have actually settled on that one, but not in Fort Ostrisk. Okay, that's something to keep in mind then. Looks like a lot going on here, but I don't see the Empire losing, so order tied for the win, I guess. Dwarf and hand weapons and with mining weapons. I don't really know. Let's go for master crafts. How do I get these? I guess because they're not in order, it doesn't really do anything. Won't let me do it, I should say. Why don't you let me go? Alright, let's see. What can I build here? This is such a big area, I do need to make sure I'm building everything up when I get the opportunity to. Because that way I can make more money. The more money I have, the more I can spend on killing my enemies. And if you're not killing your enemies, then are you really having fun? Think about it. Go specialist. Where is the... where's that guy? So it's down here. It's down here. So we'll send my leader a little bit more forward. And then we'll send this guy. I want to have him scout over here because I know there's Skaven, but I don't know which faction it is. Apparently there's definitely something there with walls, because apparently I just got to pop up to damage walls. So I think that's a bit of a game mechanic giving it away. That something is in fact there. Alright, let's end turn. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that guy. Well, apparently Talea is about to have its big challenge because it looks like the Pirates of Sartosa are in fact on the move. That's a decent, like a Talea mistake. Oh, I guess the Pirates of Sartosa decided to fall back after Talea like sent an army here. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but something happened. Yeah, if Miragliano falls, that'll mean even the summon I have over here will be in danger too. It looks like something happened because Miragliano has is on fire. So something must have happened, but it looks like they took actually Lucini from the Pirates of Sartosa. So the Pirates are definitely not having an easy time. But where's the border between my stuff and their stuff? It looks like it's right here. I'm gonna keep where I am so far. Let me keep sending this guy over. Just search the ruins. Alright, let me check to see what my relationship with Carol Hearn is.
That way from another hold arrived. I don't think so.
We're close. I have money that I'm willing to offer you to have your money. I paid them to remove themselves as a faction. Oh god, my money though. Ah, that's a lot of expensive looking money. Oh my, what? How many armies did this guy have? Apparently there's a population surplus here, but not enough to upgrade. Yeah, now I think I'm officially the only dwarf faction now, or at least the only dwarf faction that I've met. There's probably is a dwarf faction I just don't know about. Somewhere, doing something. Master engineer. Let's go for, I guess, specialist at this point. I'll just put himself in a fortify stance for now. If possible, I would actually like to use this guy's army for my purposes, but I'm going to remove the Slayers because they're actually more expensive than they need to be. And I'm going to disband... Which one has the least amount of, like, military bonuses? You have good... So you are the worst. No, you have nice public order bonuses. You have hard to hit. So you, I'm going to bop you. For now, I'll get you back later. It's okay. And then I'm gonna underway him over this way. and kind of get it ready to defend. And I don't need this, all of these stuff. Oh, Hall of Oath, that's nice. I thought that was a Slayer thing, but apparently not. I'm going to demolish this thing for Slayers. And I'm also going to demolish this building because I don't need it. At least there, specifically. And I'm going to... what could you do? Can you assault the garrison? Yes, you can. But if you don't have any specialists, there's no... Well, you do a little bit. I guess what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start cutting down the amount of heroes I have. That way I can... You're actually a decent runesmith, right? Yeah, you actually have levels, though. For some reason, it is dampening, but no runes yet. That's what we call questionable priorities, at least in my view. And I'm going to start sending this guy across the world over there to support that army. But I think, honestly, runesmiths are super good to have. Meanwhile, you... Wait, no, you're the one... Wait, I think you're the one I just sent east. Where is the other one? Oh, you're the other one. Yeah, once he discovers what faction that is, I'll have him be dismantled. And I'll keep this guy for now. I'm not going to actually have him do anything. I'm just going to move him slightly. Alright. I'm going to keep this guy as a scout, because I don't actually know what the whole situation is up here. Best to have some eyes and ears when possible. I think I'll disband this dwarf warrior because I don't need any dwarf warriors when I can have better units, if I'm being entirely honest. And that's going to be mostly a defensive army. I'm checking to see if there's a reply. Oh, I should completely do this before I forget to do it before work. I keep forgetting to bring these to work, and it's like super awkward. So, and I told myself I was going to do it earlier, but then I forgot. Then I forgot to do it. So I'm doing it before I forget yet again. So, yeah, I'm not the best when it comes to memory, if I'm being entirely honest. Yeah, allows the recruitment good. And I also want an armory. Yeah, I want an armory. I'm just seeing what else they had as an option. So what's the situation down here with the pirates? I assume... Did he wipe both of the armies out? Wow, that's impressive. But it looks like he's not quite able to make an attack on Sartosa itself. Or else they'd probably be wiped out at this point. I'm not going to declare war on them quite yet, because I'm not ready to go to war with the greenskins. I'd rather make sure I'm ready to go when I brutally murderize all of them. I won't worry about that. And I think that's all I can really do at this point. I'm actually quite happy that I was able to get that army ready and raring to go, because now I think next turn, with that guy in position, I should be free to start making war on the greenskins. It'll be a very weak army in the east, which is my only concern about doing that. I maybe follow that idea. Maybe I should wait a couple turns just to finish off that army. Maybe I won't wait to finish off the army. I'll just start with the recruiting process of my artillery there, and then attack in the east, and like when that army's ready I can start pushing in from the west. I wonder if I can rebuild the border princes if I take it, or if I just gonna have to take the less than ideal land. Clan Eshin destroyed? Damn. And who's this surprised about that actually? I thought Clan Eshin was one of the stronger factions, or at least their leader was very strong. Maybe I guess not the faction itself. Wow, okay, so yeah, that organ gun's just finished over here. I can tell because I suddenly went from good income to no income. I'm like, that's probably why. I say good, but not bad amount of income. Yeah, the Runesmith isn't quite able to make it. So what I'll do over here is put it to normal stance, and then I'll like, so there is the beginnings of an army over here for the greenskins. I don't think I'll be able to be offensive quite yet against them, but it looks like they are trying to attack the parts of Sartosa. So I'll keep this guy here just to see what it happens, see if they actually take him out or not. Alright. He won't be able to actually attack this turn, because apparently I did not place him properly. So I'm going to have him assault the garrison without declaring war, because, you know, just being that way. And then I'll have him... Basically, I'm going to piss off the greenskins. They might actually just declare war on me now. If they do, that'll be kind of funny. I wish I could take back your wasted stuff. Let's go for this. What does this do at higher levels? That's actually not too bad. Oh, I just suddenly got negative in terms of my income. When did that happen? Oh, I kind of forgot about him. But it does look like the North has been confederated now under one faction. I think it usually goes this way. Like in my other campaigns, I do remember that happening most of the time. Now it looks like the North is officially order tied outside, like at least like the area just south of the of Norska. I don't actually know if the Empire's at war with Norska or not. I haven't got a notification about joining them for a war. Map of Karak Zorn. A map has been discovered, the fabled lost warfield of Karak Zorn. Should Karak Zorn be ever reclaimed for the Karaz and Kor, it would be a great triumph in the Age of Reckoning. A large expedition is organized at great cost and resources. Okay. Oh, apparently keep it with the old ones. But, you know, it's Charles' proposal. Diary has 6 faces. May the fates keep them rolling high, especially for making a word save. So, I guess I got to get a deal what this one is. So, this one has the whatchamajiggy icon. And that one's there. It says the triangle. I don't see the triangle reprinted anywhere. Which means it must be the face on the bottom side of all of these. Based on the angle of this one... it's going to be this one. I was right! Victory is mine! I'm a winner. I guess actually came to an extent paying for himself, so I'm gonna be good on that one. Excuse me. Well, it's time to make war with the greenskins. Excuse me. Declare war! Oh, that's a very easy garrison. Loot and occupy, because money! You know what's nice? Because this guy's super low level. Wow, this guy has some nice bonuses, apparently. Wow. If this guy's low level, the AI hadn't had a chance to mess him up, which is very nice. I want to get this absolutely relentless. I love that idea. So I'm going to strike the runes, and then for this guy, Blade Master. To war indeed. Now we can attack the Mount Gunbad. This one might actually be a never mind. It's an easy battle. I was like, this one might actually be a challenge. Never mind. It's not a challenge at all. Alright, so we've taken 2 set places off of the greenskins. We're just nicely pushing on and slaughtering where we go. So it looks like the enemies of Sartosa have fallen back, but they're holding in Lucini at least. At least there's that. I'm going to get an idea of where the greenskins are up to. I can potentially attack Zarvok before it gets strong enough to put up a real threat. Oh, my main concern about doing that is I can make 3 of these. I'm going to make 3 of these. I wish I could afford a 4th one, but I can't. Is there anything that increases public order? I don't mind doing this, but I want money. I want money. So you, Mr. Thane, I've basically almost everything maxed out anyway, so there's not much things I can give you at this point. You've won the spreading public order. It's not quite enough. Alright, but I don't see any greenskin armies immediately coming to clap my booty. So at least there's that. We'll take the gap next with my faction leader's army while I use my the White Dwarf to strike deeper into the heart of the enemy factions and the wall mountains and stuff like that. It always surprises me how much the AI can afford when it comes to armies that you can't afford. Where it's like, oh, I've taken your stuff and I'm suddenly in debt when I had plenty of money, and then it's like, and I have to remove most of their army before I recover. It's like, are you kidding me? Oh, stretch. Oh, you. I'm being raided. Trees are gonna burn. Yeah, fuck off, dude. I'm just gonna murder you, tree people. That's what you get for raiding my territory. Scrub. Alright, it looks like it's a high enough level to get this one. Ooh, I love that. That's a thing of beauty. I want food. I want to get growth first. That way I can build up that thing a little bit faster. So there will be a rebellion in Zufbar next. Unfortunately, because I don't have a little province, I have to kind of deal with that. I believe Iron Rock is part of this province, so I'm just gonna keep pushing down into that army. I want to get Lightning Strike, but I want to get absolutely Relentless first, because bonus movement is bonus movement after all. Research is let's see. I do like the speed, the iron price, and just keep going up from there. Might honestly actually be worth getting Gromril's picks after this, because I actually do have some gold and iron mines now, so that at least will increase my income and allow me to afford more armies. And now I can actually afford another Grudge Thor in this army, and I'll also make another Quarreler. No, I need a Runesmith, so I'm not going to have that last thing of Quarrelers. What I'm going to do, though, is 3, 6. I'm going to remove one of these Longbeards and actually make a Quarreler. 2 quarters. There you go. Stretching, sorry. So it looks like there's going to be a rebellion up north, but I'm not too worried about it being taken. The garrison's pretty big, pretty beefy. Might as well do the assault unit stuff. At this point in time, runesmith, let's just go for specialist on you. And then the master engineer. I don't really care about the steel technology wound or blocking the army too much, so I'm going to give you, I guess, might as well go for defensive coordinator. Yeah. I won't be doing too much defenses in towns with walls around them, but when I do, it will at least make me a little bit more effective. So at least there's that. I kind of forgot about that guy. I was going to have him do a little bit more scouting than I ended up having him do. In the meantime, the runesmith's making the long trek through Empire territory all by himself, being like, "What are you doing here, dwarf?" Well, I'm going to go to the western side of the great dwarf empire, and I'm going to support them. That's basically what's going on. Yeah, rebellion in the province of North World's Edge Mountains. Grimgor's Ard boys.
Long have I fought and suffered for my people.
Sure, I don't mind having an aggression back with you, Mr. Rogue Army of the Doomseekers. The more bay herds come, which means that I could lose a settlement that I was not expecting to be attacked. Which basically is what that means. Is this the edge of the map right here? Is this actually not? I wonder if this is actually not part of the map. Yeah, I don't think I can actually go here. I guess this is where like Warhammer 3 will kind of like start adding to the map. Is like probably right here, I imagine. I didn't realize this was the edge of the map. I have not really played up on this side of the, in a campaign for a long time. I think I've played like down here, but I never really thought about it. It's a very big map. So it's a Vampire Count Rebellion army. That's going to be kind of interesting to deal with. You can't quite make it. I might move him towards Black Crag to assault the garrison there. There is a Bay Herd faction right there. Karakern, I'm going to upgrade that to Grimnir's Forge. I think that should also maybe a little bit more. No, just Oath Gold, no money. I was thinking maybe it gave me more money. You know, I haven't checked the Forge for a while. Can I build anything more than I couldn't build before? Nothing in the weapons. I can't make a Starbreaker yet, nor can I make a thing of Elfbane. I can make a Star Metal Plate though, which is very nice. I think I'm going to make that actually. What talismans can I make? I can't make any of the highest level talismans. But I can make this one. Horde of the Ancestors. Someone's an ancestral spirit. That's actually pretty nice. I can make that. And then I can recycle stuff. I would like to recycle that actually. So I want to make what was I gonna make? I want to make this, the Star Metal. Yes, Forge. I have the power. So do you, Mr. General in the West, have a good armor? Nope. Get some fancy armor for yourself then. What does this do? Makes him unbreakable for 15 seconds. Fancy. If no one using this stuff, I might as well give it to him. Oh, I do like that. Sorry about that. You guys could probably hear the phone going off. I have nothing I can do about it, though. I do like the public order from the Teller of the Tale, so I might just do that. I'm just checking to see if there's anything better. Okay, oh, I like that. I'm gonna go for this one. Oh, it's already... Who? Wait. What is that loud noise I just heard? Alright, we're gonna go for Teller of Tales. We might as well give him this. A fancy enchanted item for a fancy dwarf.
What's your orders? Move.
I'm getting it. So it looks like there is a dwarf, not dwarf, a goblin army down here. Oh, with a wog. That one's going to be probably the big threat in the west, is that wog army. Excuse me. Well, he's like two turns out from the from arriving. To end turn. Reichland taking forever, as usual in the late game, to make decisions. Probably like we do as players. The lot bigger you get, the more decisions you have to make. More rebellions in the north, and I just kind of have to wait for them to attack because I don't have a spare army to deal with them. All my armies are currently at war with other people. Oh, yeah. Undercity discovered by Iron Rock. Where is Iron Rock? Where's this? Oh, Iron Rock. Apparently the place I'm about to attack has an Undercity. How interesting. I wonder what happens if I attack. Apparently nothing, but besides an easy battle. Apparently the underway's still there though. That's kind of funny. An iron mining pit. I like that. Kirk Izar could finally be upgraded. Why is there? Did I give you military access, Buckaroo? I don't think so. Why are you in my territory? That's just not right, bro. Why, that's not right. Are you trying to make war with me, Buckaroo? I will fuck you up. They're both in my territory. That's just not right. Both of them will have to be taught a lesson one day. A lesson that I do not permit such obnoxious behavior from my neighbors. I like how I gave the one that I have scouting a battle skill, and the one that I use in battle I gave a non-battle skill. It's kind of funny. Alright. On the bright side, I don't think I have to be too worried about this attack, because Zufbar is... Maybe I do have to be worried about this attack, actually, because Zufbar is not as strong as I gave credit for, actually. Does this provide a garrison of slaves? It does, so I can't demolish it quite yet. I'm not in a position to deal with it. What I could try doing is I could start moving this guy down, and I will start I'll like recruit some troops on the way, and that should help me hold the. No, it's gonna take 2 turns for every single one. That's unfortunate. Unless someone does not have walls, I cannot damage the walls. Makes sense. Yeah, we're doing a pretty good job of world domination. Alright, guys. It's about 50 minutes in, so I'm going to call it a day here. Sorry there's no battles, but none of the fights were good, I think were important enough for me to actually fight them out. I'd rather just keep the campaign going, keep up the momentum and all that jazz. Hopefully you guys do not mind. Hopefully next time we'll have some big battles, having some fun. And I will see you guys next time. If you guys liked the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.